Alright, so I wanted to talk about the Nissan Murano valve covers from '03 to I think '07, right? And this goes for some of the other similar valve covers. I think like the Xteras and the Infinity, some of the Infinity, was it G5 or something? Anyway, so a lot of these guys, when they want to service the tube seals, they will cut and Dremel along the side here to cut the metal of the tube seal, which is like right here on the top. And this side is all rubber, but the top is metal. It's like a metal ring, right? And they pull it out. And then they try to, notice they put in tube seals, but they'll put it in like to where it fits in here, right? In here. But I've seen other guys who I think are a little wiser, and they will get like a drill press, and then they'll make the diameter slightly larger, right? And then they'll take out the tube seal and put it in. So when they said press fit, I thought they were talking about the metal rings here, but what they mean is this plate that goes across the top that I have in pieces now, it covers the tube seal diameter slightly. So if I were to say put this in there, it would go underneath like so, and it would be hiding under this press fitted sheet of plastic, so you couldn't pull it directly back out. So these guys are boring a hole here that's slightly larger to be able to pull that out. So do I have a tape measure at all? Anybody return my tape measure? Okay. Sorry about the mess in here. So I don't have the dimensions, but maybe I'll post it later. But there would be an inner diameter right here, and then there'd be a thickness of the wall, which I wouldn't want to cut, and then there'd be an outer diameter. So if I could get those dimensions, which I'll probably try to do it. I don't have calipers or anything that's accurate enough. Then you could cut around the outside without cutting this wall, and you could effectively get this out by if it was just the outside diameter, you could cut into where that plastic comes off enough to pull this out. I don't know if it'll work like this if I just put the, new tube seals in and left it like this, because this is like a splash guard. I'm sure they designed it for a reason. But then again, who knows? But this splash guard goes like over here. And you notice that there's a little bit of splash right here, but it's blocked right here. And that, it goes to the exhaust bypass. Then you got this little slit vent, and then that goes to PCV valve. So I'm sure that's there by design. So I've probably ruined this one, but this is my old one, so I don't mind that I'm experimenting with it. I was hoping to just get them out and then be able to reuse this thing, but now that I know what I know, I think I could address the one that I have. if I was really crafty, I might be able to cut a hole right there and then just reseal all this stuff. I don't know why I would want to do that. Just like clean all the oil and then JB weld it all back together so I can get just the vents covered. Yeah, I don't know that I would want to do that. But I think that's how most cars work, is you just put them in here. They sit, push them on, and they stay. And then the pressure is always pushing outward, right? So I don't think it would just suck back in or anything. If anything, over time it would stiffen like these ones. So I think some people put a little RTV in there to hold it. But yeah, that's the basic science of what's going on with these VQ Nissan valve covers. The 3.5 liter from early 2000s. Yep. Hope that was helpful.